Many fields around San Joaquin County are underwater tonight, and the threat for more flooding is far from over.
Well, it's very sad. It's devastating for all the growers and neighboring farmers around me. We're all in the same boat together.
Local farmers are still cleaning up the mess left behind by heavy rain that's already destroyed much of their crops.
The county estimates that the damage is going to be in the millions of dollars, and CBS 13's Carlos Correa is live now in Stockton. He has more now on how some farmers are working to save their land. Carlos?
And good evening to you. The high water has forced a lot of field workers to head home. A big problem, farmers say, impacts the local economy and eventually trickles down to the consumer. When heavy rain moved into Northern California earlier this year, farmer Bill Stokes knew he was going to have a big problem on his hands.
We're seeing damage in our grain crops, hay crops. Alfalfa was probably the most severe.
Although some of the vines at the Stokes family farm seem to be okay, massive flooding has caused damage to several cherry trees. And in a farm nearby, most of the almond trees are still submerged in water.
Very sad. It's devastating.
Heavy rain brought high levels of water to creeks and rivers, and the melting snow is causing even more concern as more flooding is expected. Farmers say they are working together to come up with ideas to prevent future damage.
We're monitoring our levee systems daily. We watch the flows constantly. These are long-term fixes that we need to have, not short-term fixes.
Leaders with the San Joaquin Office of Emergency Services say the current damage doesn't compare to the flooding farmers experienced 20 years ago.
In '97, we saw a lot more. We actually had 24 levee breaks along the San Joaquin. We had several along the Stanislaus County.
The Agriculture Commissioner estimates damage to fields so far in 2017's winter rains to be around $13 million. However, some farmers won't know exactly what they've lost until after they harvest in the fall.
The USDA, that's the United States Department of Agriculture, and the Small Business Administration have both declared San Joaquin County agricultural loss damages. So these farmers and ranchers can call in or apply to see if there is any assistance for them.
Grapes that remain underwater should be okay, but farmers say it all depends on how long the water stays there.
All right, Carlos, thank you very much. Live for us tonight in Stockton. So how long does the county expect to see these high water levels? County leaders tell us the high water levels could stick around through July, maybe even August.